whisper only truth tonight, not just promises and empty fantasies. I don't need a bed of roses, 'cause roses will wither away. All I really need is honesty from someone with a strong heart, a gentle hand who take me as I am. Baby, I need for you to know just exactly how I feel. Fiery passions come and go. I trade a million pretty words for one touch that is real. I don't need a bed of roses, 'cause roses will wither away. All I really need is honesty from someone with a strong heart, a gentle hand who take me as I am. Oh, I don't need a bed of roses, 'cause roses will wither away. All I really need is honesty from someone with a strong heart, a gentle hand who'll take me as I am. Oh yeah, from someone with a strong heart, a gentle hand who'll take me as I am.
The best classic country around. Straight up.
Here it comes, especially for you.
KZMC 1021.
Sitting in the porch swing, listening to the light rain beating on the tin roof, baby, just me and you, rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Slide on over, baby, hold me closer, moving to and fro, just swaying like a slow freight train, rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Let the rocking with the rhythm of the rain, that's all you love, singing where it gets a calling. Oh, my heart ever be the same. Keep the sweet in the ear, baby, feel so fine. Nights like this come once in a lifetime. Hey, my baby, rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Oh, baby, hold me tight. Say you love me. That's all I wanna hear tonight. Sitting in the porch swing, listening to the light rain beating on the tin roof, baby, just me and you, rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Slide on over, baby, hold me closer, moving to and fro, just swaying like a slow freight train, rocking with the rhythm of the rain. Let the breeze rocking with the rhythm of the rain, that's all you love, singing where it gets a calling. Oh, my heart ever be the same. Keep the sweet rocking with the rhythm of the ride.
Country music's biggest stars.
I'm Mark Chestnut.
Hi, we're Lone Star.
Hi, this is Tim McGraw.
1021 KZMC, True Country.
Come and look out through the window. That big old moon is shining down. Tell me now, don't it remind you of a blanket on the ground? Remember back when love first found us? We'd go slipping out of town, and we'd love beneath the moonlight, on a blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom, and we'll go walking once again to that spot down by the river, where our sweet love first began. Just because we are married don't mean we can't slip around. So let's walk out through the moonlight and lay the blanket on the ground. Oh, remember how excited we used to get when love was young. That old moon was our best buddy. We couldn't wait for night to come. Now you know you still excite me. I know you love me like I am. Just once more I wish you'd love me, on the blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom, and we'll go walking once again to that spot down by the river, where our sweet love first began. Just because we are married don't mean we can't slip around. So let's walk out through the moonlight and lay the blanket on the
One, two, 3, 4, 1. If you got the money, honey, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll have more fun, baby, all the way down the line. If you've got the money, honey, I've got the time. There ain't no need to tarry. Let's start out tonight. We'll have fun, oh boy, and we'll do it right. Bring along your Cadillac, leave my old wreck behind. If you've got money, honey, I've got the time.
The following is a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network is brought to you by
Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, Mid-Plains Community College, Community Hospital, Pinpoint Communications, Corporate Seeds, Doyle Auto Repair, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Cross Creek Golf Links, M&B Bank, Taco John's, Reining Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Farmers National Company, River Valley Services, Vera Wireless, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley Case Coffee Shop, First Central Bank, Runza, Caleb's Custom Farming, Webb's Oilfield Service, Hogemeyer Seed, Troy Wiestat, Tri-Valley Health System, and Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
with the start of game day coverage. Here's Trent Florum.
Good evening and welcome to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. I'm Trent Florum, and tonight we have the D1-12 money bracket game between the Arapahoe Warriors and the Cambrige Trojans. The Warriors are 2-21 on the season and the number 5 seed on the tournament. They have lost 4 straight games. They took on the Alma Cardinals last Friday. Both teams came out hot, and the Cards led 18-11 after one. The Cards D took over in the second quarter, and they outscored the Warriors 17-5 to lead 35-16 at the half. The Cardinals would outscore the Warriors 17-12 in the third quarter to take a 52-28 lead into the fourth. The Cards finished off the night with the last quarter with outscoring the Warriors in the fourth 11-9 to get the win, 63-37. The Trojans are 10-11 on the season, and they took on the Bertrand Vikings last Friday. The teams traded baskets in the opening period, and we ended it tied at 10. The Vikings would outscore the Trojans 17-13 in the second quarter to take the 27-23 lead into the half. Both teams were red hot in the third period, with the Vikings outscoring the Trojans 21-19 to take a 48-42 lead into the fourth quarter. Both teams were hot in the fourth quarter, and the Trojans would get back within 2 late in the ball game, but a double dribble and a traveling call with less than 35 seconds left to get the Vikings outscore the Trojans 19-15 to get the win, 67-57. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show comes back, we'll be joined by Arapahoe Warrior head coach John Strand, and all the actions right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
All right, If you're in the stages of planning an upcoming sale, contact auctioneer Justin Bonshaw today. Whether it's a farm sale, household, livestock, charity, or fundraiser, Justin Bonshaw, the 2014 KAA Champion Livestock Auctioneer, will help you make the most of your sale. Call him today, 402-957-8308. That's 402-957-8308. 950D199 quarter and 35.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samway's has the cure for boring, with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk, plus beautiful designs of LVT, tile, and more. Go from boring to charming at Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83, McCook.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
Taco John's Courtside continues now from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. I'm Trent Florum. Joining me now is Arapahoe Warrior head coach John Strand. And, Coach, thanks for taking the time once again to be here on the Taco John's pregame show.
Hey, no problem. Always great to have you cover us.
Hey, just talked to you a couple weeks ago. Everybody was healthy. You've played a couple games since then. Everybody still ready to go here tonight?
Yeah, we're as healthy as we're going to get. So, so far so good. We'll hope Monday we're still there.
Sub-district tournament coming up here tonight, starting tonight, and you guys Besides you guys, it's got Dundee County, Stratton, Hitchcock County, Mayway Center, and Cambridge. And people might look and say, oh, Arapahoe's only got 2 wins. They're not going to have a chance here. But you guys have played a tough schedule and some really good teams and played some really close ball games. So, I mean, you could easily be up there with the 10-win team also. So, really, this sub is kind of like who gets hot could come out of this sub easily.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those where you obviously have your Dundee County and Hitchcock who are kind of your favorites. But, in Cambridge, if they shoot the ball well, they're right there with them. Maywood Center just beat Hitchcock here the last time they played. So, if we can play good basketball and make some shots, it definitely is anybody's game.
We are listening to the Taco John's pregame show. I am Trent Florin, visiting with Arapahoe Warrior head coach John Strand. And, Coach, you guys played Alma in your last regular season game on Friday night. They did get the best of you in the win category, but really, if you look at the box score, 3 of the 4 quarters you guys played with, it was only the second quarter they kind of blew you out there.
Yeah, we came out and played pretty well initially and kept right with them there in that first quarter. We fouled them a little bit, put them in the free throw line, letting us the easy ones there. But, if we can clean that up a little bit, we're right even with them. And then, that second quarter, we just kind of went in a little slump and it didn't necessarily get great shots. And their defense really limited what we could do offensively. It's tough when you only score 5 points, and they you can credit them because they turned us over and got some easy ones. And if we can limit those periods where you just go in a struggle scoring the ball, I think we can hang with whoever we got.
Well, tonight you're going to take on the Cambridge Trojans. You just played them 2 weeks ago. They got the better of you by 10 points on their home floor. Another one of them games, though, was right down to the wire about halfway through the fourth quarter. Cambridge kind of went on a little bit of run and pulled away from you a little bit, but you were even leading the game at halftime. So talk to us about the Trojans and how do you guys come out with the W this time?
They got some good shooters. We got a little lazy defensively there in the third and gave up some open threes, which really kind of hurt us a little bit, let them go on a little bit of run. But even in the fourth quarter, I think we were down to like 40-38 or something like that. And then they went on a little bit of run, got that 10-point lead, and then we just couldn't quite close. So, we're definitely going to have to focus on defending that perimeter and then rebounding when shots go up. And then offensively, handling some pressure. They got up and defended us a little tight in their man-to-man, so we kind of shrunk away from that a little bit. So we got to make sure that we're more confident with the ball and can handle that man-to-man defense.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show. I want to wish you good luck tonight, and if you guys advance also throughout the rest of this sub-district tournament.
Thank you very much, Trent.
That was Arapahoe Warrior head coach John Strand. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we'll be joined by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard and all the actions right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos, the scrambler, meat potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Let's sit down with a head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
Welcome back to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. I'm Trent Florin. Joining me now is Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, thanks for taking the time once again to be here on the Taco John's pregame show.
Yeah, no problem, Trent. I always enjoy it.
Hey, how's the injury bug treating us? I know Creighton Ruggles had, a rolled ankle. Mavericks had some knee problems off and on this season, but and they had battled a sickness bug here last couple of weeks. So everybody healed up and ready to go tonight?
Yeah, I think, we're probably as healthy as we've been here in a little while. Feeling pretty good going into the postseason.
Well, Sub-District, this is probably one of the toughest around the state. You guys, Dundee County, Stratton, Maywood, Hayes Center, Arapahoe, Hitchcock County, this could be a wide open sub. This could be, if anybody gets hot, they could take this sub.
Yeah, we actually mentioned at the first day of practice, back in November, when sub-districts came out, we said, it's kind of crazy. I think any of the five think they could probably host it, and any of the five could be playing in the bunny bracket team. And, we ended up, losing more games than we planned on. So we're here on Monday night. But we're excited to go, and then excited to see how long we can keep playing.
Well, you are listening to the Taco John's pregame show. I am Trent Florin, visiting with Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And coach, you guys took on Bertrand on Friday night. A really good ball game. You just couldn't quite get over that hump. Got down there in the second quarter a little bit, and just never could quite get back over the hump.
Yeah, I thought we played pretty well. Looking at the stats after the game, even amount of turnovers, even amount of offensive rebounds. When that's the case, it usually just comes down to, who shoots the ball a little bit better, and they did. That night, we got good looks, we thought. Just weren't quite as in rhythm as we usually are, because they pressure you really hard and they close out really hard. And so didn't make quite enough. But it was a fun game, high intensity game. Just a good battle with a really good team. And like you said, we had it back down to 2 with 1:20 left, and thought we had to stop, and then they got the offensive rebound to put back, and it's just kind of team that they are. They just find a way to win and kind of do some of the things that we need to do down at the end of the game to finish those type of games off.
Well, you guys have had a brutal schedule this year too. You guys have played 8 teams that have 15 wins or more. Some of them bigger schools, such as Cozad, and some of them. Nobody else in the sub has played more than 4 games against teams with 15 wins. So you guys have had a pretty brutal schedule this year too.
Yeah, we have. We've ran into some really good teams this year, and it's been great for the boys. Especially early in the season, those teams exposed some things that we need to get better at. We thought that we did address those things, and then had a nice little run there in the middle of the season. Kind of had a hiccup at the RPAC tournament, and then came out of that pretty strong, and have played really good basketball here. Down toward the end, and again, just ran into some really good teams with St. Pat's, Alma, and Bertrand, where we feel like we've actually played good against those teams. And haven't been able to beat one. But then, found some success against Arapahoe last time in Highline. So, even though we've, lost 3 of our last 5, we still feel like, we're playing our best basketball right now, and feel good heading into the sub-district.
Well, tonight you're going to take on the Arapahoe Warriors, a team you beat just here about 10 days ago right here on your home floor again. Going to take them on. Talk to us about Arapahoe. They gave you a run for your money the first time. Talk to us about the Warriors, and how do you guys get the W tonight?
Yeah, they're a big, athletic, physical team. When you watch them in warm-ups and watch us in warm-ups, it's 2 very different-looking teams. We're obviously, going to rely on our skill, rely on our shooting, and kind of just try to be better at basketball than other teams, whereas, they are super fast, super physical, just looking to, fly down the floor, attack the basket hard, offensive rebound on you, and then on the defensive end, use their length to bother, smaller teams like us. We came out of the gates hot last time because we were playing in transition and didn't let their zone get set up. But then as soon as they got us slowed down, in that second quarter, we only scored 3 points because we just struggled with that zone. And then coming out of halftime, we got back in transition. And then when we did get slowed down, we did a lot better job of attacking the zone instead of just sitting back and waiting for something to open up. We went and made plays, and so that's going to have to be the recipe again tonight. If they run that 3-2, which seems like kind of what they've been going to lately, we got to attack it. We got to go make plays instead of trying to wait for things to happen.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here on the Taco John's pregame show. I want to wish you good luck tonight, and look forward to talking to you after the ball game.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show comes back, we're going to wrap things up and get ready for the opening tip-off and all the actions right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
At Waypoint Bank, our lending decisions are made locally and quickly. When you deal with a family-owned bank like Waypoint, you aren't just a number. We proudly offer personalized care with a history of strong values. At Waypoint Bank, we've been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Our word is our bond and has been for all these years. It's called relationship banking. Nothing new, just something we do at Waypoint Bank. Waypoint Bank. guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Here at Runza, customers always ask us,
why do you trick us into eating cabbage?
No, they ask, when are you going to bring back the Italian Runza sandwich? And the answer is, right now.
Cool, the Italian Runza's back. What is an Italian Runza?
It's got ground beef, Italian sausage, black olives, mushrooms, mozzarella, and savory tomato sauce.
And no cabbage. What's Italian for sign me up?
Good question. The Italian Runza is back for a limited time. Runza makes it all better.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Every Tomlin wide open three, rolls around, goes. Every Tomlin cashes it in. Back to Webb. Going to take the three. She was hot from there from the corner, and she's got her third one of the ball game. 9 points for Aspen Webb. He's going to pass over to Ruggles. He's going to drive, gets into the short corner, puts the shot up, and it goes!
This is high school basketball. Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florum.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florum here with you. Start of the sub-district basketball tournament, D1-12, as the Cambrige Trojans play host to the Arapahoe Warriors. This game was originally scheduled to be played up in Binkelman, but these two teams called Dundee County and said, hey, we're 12 miles apart. We don't want to drive an hour and a half just to come play a basketball game. What do you say we play it here at Cambridge? Binkelman was okay with it. Dundee County with Stratton was okay with it. They called the NSAA. They were okay with it. And so instead of driving clear to Binkelman tonight, we just had to drive down the road to Cambridge here and do this one. Tomorrow night's game, the winner of this one will take on Dundee County Stratton. Those games will be played in Binkelman. We'll also have Maywood Hayes Center and Hitchcock County tomorrow night. That'll be the second game. Games start tomorrow night at 6:30, or at 6 o'clock, Central Time. And the second game will start approximately 7:30, be right after the first game. So Warriors come into tonight, just 2 wins on the season, but they played a lot of close games and have had some opportunities to pick up some wins. Just haven't quite got over the hump on some of them games, including 10 days ago against the Cambridge Trojans. The Trojans beat them by 10 here, and they were ahead at halftime, just couldn't hang on to it. Trojans got hot shooting the ball in the second half. So the Trojans come in 10-11. They are on a 2-game, have lost 3 of their last 5 games, but been playing close. And they played Alma and Bertrand really close in both those games. It was a 4-point game with 10 seconds to go against Alma, and Alma scored 6 points in the last 10 seconds there on some steals to get the win by 10. And Bertrand, same way. It was a 2-point game with 35 seconds left, and Cambridge turned the ball over twice late there. A double dribble and a traveling call that Bertrand ended up scoring on. They also hit their free throws and got the win there by 10 also. So evenly matched district. This could be the sub-district where anybody could come out of this here this week. So going to be an exciting one. We're going to have it started right here tonight in Cambridge. We're going to take a break and come back. We'll have your starting lineups in the opening tip-off and all the actions right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
MNB, that means a difference. MNB.
Every game, every score, every victory. It's more than just sports. It's where our community comes together. At M&B Bank, we're proud to cheer for our local athletes. From the first practice to the final buzzer. We're here for every sport, every season, and every student chasing their dreams. Because at M&B Bank, we believe in teamwork, tradition, and building a brighter future together. M&B Bank, there is a difference. Member FDIC.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Greatest song in the world for the greatest country in the world, our country's national anthem, done by the Cambridge Choir right there. Very good job done by them. Let's bring you tonight's starting lineup, brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. 70 million American adults have high blood pressure. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with a quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results that are sent directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Warriors, number 4, a 6-foot senior, Alex Diaz. Number 11, a 5'9 senior, Christopher Herms. Number 14, a 5'9 senior, Grayson Kohler. Number 22, a 6-foot senior, Willem Casey. And number 23, a 6-foot senior, Eli Schaefer. Head coach John Strand, assistant coach Taylor Bailey, and Trenton Roskop for the Warriors. For the Trojans tonight, Creighton Ruggles, a 6-foot junior, number 12. Number 14, a 5'7 junior, Brady Allmeyer. Number 15, a 5'7 junior, Maverick Webb. Number 20, a 6-foot junior, Hodge Rayburn. And also a junior, number 23, a 6-foot junior, Braden Miller for the Trojans. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood. It will be William Casey and Creighton Ruggles tipping it off here. Trojans going left to right in the white uniforms. Black number says Cambridge and orange across their chest. Arapahoe in the black uniforms, blue numbers, and it says Warriors in blue across their chest. They'll go right to left, Trojans left to right. Ruggles and Casey get set to jump it up. Both teams hit a defensive tip, and the Warriors win it. And it is number 4, Alex Diaz with it. He'll bring it back across the timeline, comes to the left side to Herms. Inside it goes. This is Kohler down the lane, puts it right up and in, and the Warriors jump out to a 2-0 lead. No press tonight from the Warriors. Webb comes across the timeline, hands it off to Rayburn. 1-2-2 press here, or defense, excuse me. Here's Webb. Working back to the top, gets to the left side to Rayburn. Back to Webb. Back to Rayburn, down the corner to Allmeyer. Allmeyer back to Rayburn, back to Webb, top of the key. Down to 14 on the shot clock. Rayburn for 3, banks it in. Hodge Rayburn says the bank's open in Cambridge tonight. Here comes the press from the Trojans. 3-2, they lead it, just getting underway. A little over 30 seconds gone out of this opening period. Schaefer off to Diaz. Diaz working back up top, hands it off to William Casey. Casey back to left side to Herms. He's going to take the 3. He got it. 5-3. Warriors with the lead. Here's Rayburn, left side up high. Back up top to Webb. Webb working around, goes back to Rayburn. Back to Webb up top, right side up high. He's going to try to drive inside, kicks it back out to Rayburn. Now back off to Webb, back to Rayburn, down in the inside to Ruggles. He's going to drive inside, makes a move, working inside, can't get the shot. We're going to have a foul on Ruggles is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Had a career high 25 points against Bertrand the other night, trying to get his first 2 here this evening. Let's thank Amateurs Bar and Grill at Arapahoe Rehab and Fitness, auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Browning Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, bringing you tonight's ball game. And Ruggles misses the first one. He's been hot here. He was down to that 32% free throw shooting. He's up to 46 now. Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Farmers National Company, and First Central Bank. And Ruggles misses them both. Had a chance to tie the ball game, misses both free throws. Here comes William Casey driving inside. Nobody picked him up. He misses the shot. And we're going to have a late whistle, and it's going to be a foul here called on the Trojans. Creighton Ruggles picks up his first. So William Casey goes to the free throw line. On the season, William Casey shooting 55%, 26 out of 47. Go Light, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Jimmy John's, and Corporate Seeds bringing you tonight's ball game. Casey hits the first one, so the Warriors coming out red hot here in this opening period. They're up 6-3 with just a minute and a half gone. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley K's Coffee Shop, McCook Lettering, and Medicine Creek Family Dentistry bringing you tonight's ball game. Casey hits both free throws, and the Warriors are up 7-3. Opening period, 6.5 left. Webb, top of the key for the Trojans. Goes to the left side to Rayburn, down the corner. Allmeyer, three on the way, buried it. Brady Allmeyer drills a three from the far corner, pulls the Trojans back to within one, 7-6. Diaz off to Casey. He'll work across the timeline, works back to the middle, gets double teamed, kicks it to the left side to Herms. Hermes working back up top. Goes to the left side to Casey. Casey looking around, skip pass down low underneath to Diaz. Turns, shoots over the top of Miller. Can't get the shot to go. Ruggles with the rebound. And here come the Trojans. Ruggles pushing it down inside. Goes back up to the corner, works inside, gets it to Webb. Webb off to Allmeyer, left side down the corner. Rayburn, his three's on the way to give the Trojans a lead. He missed it. Ruggles tips it out. Miller picks it up off to Webb. Back to Allmeyer, another three on the way. Allmeyer's got it. Allmeyer couldn't hit the broadside of a barn against Bertrand the other night, and he's red hot tonight with his first two. 9-7. 5:34 left here in the opening period. Trojans up by 2. Inside it goes. This is Kohler. He had the first pass of the game. Kicks it out to Diaz. Diaz back inside to Kohler. Overthrew him. It's off to Ruggles. Ruggles trying to work up the floor. Comes down. Kicks it back out to Rayburn up top. Right side it comes to Webb. Webb driving inside. Gets back up top to Rayburn. Down the corner. Allmeyer. Allmeyer skip pass back up to Webb at the top of the key. Off to Rayburn. Three on the way from the wing. Off the rim, won't go. Miller tips it out, and it's going to be picked up by Webb. He drives inside, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Three, won't go. Ruggles with the rebound, straight up, and he can't make the shot. Rebound's tipped around, it's picked up by Diaz. Boy, Ruggles won't miss that very often down underneath. Timeout by the Warriors. We'll take one with them. 9-7 your score. Trojans lead at 4:54 left opening period. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location. Same kind and caring faces and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you live from Cambridge. Opening round of the D1 12 Sub-District Basketball Tournament. Cambridge leads Arapahoe 9-7. Arapahoe's got the ball inside. Kohler working against Miller. Back out top to Diaz. Three on the way from the lefty is short. Rebounds tipped away by Kohler. And then saved. Nope, they're going to say it went out of bounds, so it'll be Trojan basketball. It would have been Trojan basketball anyway. He saved it in the hands of Maverick Webb. 4:40 left here in the opening period. Not even halfway through this first quarter. It's 9-7 Trojans. Rayburn across the timeline. Left side and travel. Went to pass it, and it slipped out of his hand and couldn't stop himself. He travels right there, so Arapahoe gets the ball in the turnover. Warriors going right to left, Trojans left to right here in this opening period. Here it is, number 12 checked in, Gage Gooden. Kicks off to Diaz, back to the left side here to Casey. Down in the corner goes Gooden. Drives inside, short corner, back out to Casey. He's going to take the three. Got it. William Casey gives the Warriors back the lead 10-9. Here comes Creighton Ruggles. Up the floor, gets it off to Rayburn. Now to Webb. Webb working up top. Goes inside to Allmeyer, down the lane, kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles got to travel. Shuffled his feet on the shot fake. And it's Arapahoe basketball. They have a 1-point lead. 4:09, still not halfway through the first period. Casey bringing it up now for the Warriors. Trojans drop their press back. They'll pick him up and playing this 2-3 defense here. Casey going to get a screen, gets inside, kicks it out to Gooden. Three on the way from Gooden, and it rolls around, won't go. Kohler got away with the shove underneath and got the basket. He got away with two of those the other night, too, and he got straight two-handed shove. Hodge Rayburn out of there. Here's Rayburn, top of the key. He'll drive down the lane, kicks it out to Webb. Webb going to travel. Coach Shepard telling Rayburn, take that shot. You had to drive right down the lane. He should have, and he didn't. Checking into the ball game now is number 2. That's Hayden Seach in for the Warriors. Seach, a 6-foot junior coming in. Here's Casey. Looks down inside, gets it inside to Schaefer. Ball's knocked away. Schaefer able to run it down, gets it back to Casey, top of the key. Casey going to work to his right, gets it off to Diaz. Diaz inside, looking for Schaefer. Turnaround jumper over. Miller's got it. Eli Schaefer with a nice little baby hook. Up the floor comes Webb on the right wing. Kicks it back up to Ruggles. Right side it comes to Allmeyer. Warriors in a man-to-man defense now. They get it off to Rayburn. Off to Webb, top of the key. Back to Allmeyer here on the right wing. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down to William Casey. Casey quickly up the floor. Runs down inside. Throws it up. It won't go. Miller has the rebound for the Trojans. Off to Rayburn. Rayburn going to push it up the floor now. Gets inside. Throws it right to Casey. Tried to get it to Allmeyer, but threw it right to William Casey. Casey across the timeline. 14-9. Warriors with a 5-point lead. 2:35 left here in the opening period. Gooden inside. Knocked away from behind by Miller. Tried to get it into Seach. And it was knocked away. Here's Allmeyer. Right side. Ruggles. Wide open 3 is on the way. He misses it. Rebound. Webb had it and lost it out of bounds. It's going to go off of Diaz. And it's going to be Trojan basketball. Both teams with only 1 foul called here in the opening period. Braxton Mitchell checks in. Webb will go to the bench for the Trojans. He'll inbound it. Box set for Cambridge underneath their own basket far side. Going to try to get it in here. Gets it into Rayburn here in the near corner. Skip pass back up to Allmeyer. Allmeyer down in the corner to Mitchell. Comes back up top to Allmeyer. 3 on the way. And is a little bit strong. Miller tipped it away and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Arapahoe basketball. So Allmeyer was hot for his first 2. He's missed his last 3 though. All 3 have been just a little bit long. William Casey bringing it up for the Warriors. They're up by 5. 2 minutes left here in the opening period. 14-9 your score. Casey working up top. Goes down the corner to Gooden. Gooden back on the wing. Skip pass underneath. Looking for Herms. The shot is blocked by Miller. Schaefer gets the rebound. Puts it up and in. It has been all Trojans here since it was 9-7. They're on a 9-0 run. They lead at 16-9. Allmeyer working to the right side, gets it off to Mitchell. Comes back up top. Rayburn, top of the key. Works the left side, kicks it out to Ruggles. He drives inside. Can't go anywhere. Kicks it out to Rayburn in the corner. 3 on the way. Misses it. Rebound comes down to Casey. Trojans have went ice cold since they led it 9-7. Here's Casey working on the left wing against Mitchell. Goes back time. Allmeyer knocks it away, but Gooden picks it up for the Warriors. Kicks it out the right side. This is number 21 with it. That's Clayton North, who's checked in. Inside to Schaefer, down low. Inside to Seach. He puts a shot up and in. And we got a foul coming here, too, so a chance for an and 1. Foul is on Braden Miller, his first. Gavin Gunderson will check in. Miller will go to the bench. We're going to take a timeout by the Trojans. We'll take one with them. 18-9, the Warriors on an 11-0 run. Seach with a chance to make it 12. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you live from Cambridge. Trojans led at 9-7, but the Warriors are on a 11-0 run right now, and Hayden Seach will be at the free throw line. Chance to make it a 12-0 run. They lead at 18-9. Runs of Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Subway, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics. Lance Shiflett bringing you tonight's ball game. Hayden Seach at the free throw line, 6-foot junior's got 2 tonight, trying to make it 3 here with the end one. Shooting 45% on the season, and he misses it. And Ruggles gets the rebound for the Trojans. Off to Rayburn, quickly up the floor. Allmeyer in the far corner, back to Rayburn. Rayburn comes back up top. Ruggles has it. Left side up high. Going to give it off to Mitchell. Warriors back to their 2-3 defense. Rayburn going to drive. Kicks out in the corner to Allmeyer. He gets inside. Back out to Rayburn in the corner. And we got a foul here. Well, they're going to say Rayburn was out of bounds. He had repositioned himself. That's a bad call right there. We're right on this baseline, and he had got back in and repositioned himself. So it looks like the Trojans are going to go man-to-man now. This is North bringing it up, guarded by Braxton Mitchell. Kicks it down to Diaz. Diaz almost went out of bounds. He's picked up by Allmeyer. Handed off to Casey. Casey working against Ruggles. Left or right side up high, down to 20 on the shot clock, 26 game clock. And here's a 3 from Casey. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Rayburn. Rayburn up the floor. Kicks it off to Mitchell. Mitchell driving inside. Back out to Rayburn. 3 on the way. Got it. Hodge Rayburn, his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 6 points. And it's a 6-point ball game. 8 seconds left here in the first period. Casey, top of the key. Going to work to the right side. Going to take the 3 at the buzzer. In and out won't go. And that's going to end the first period. 18-12. The Warriors lead it by 6. After 1. We're going to take a break and be back here with quarter number 2 right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, live from Cambridge. And the Warriors lead at 18-12 after the first period. Trojans are up 9-7, and then the Warriors went on a 11-0 run. The Trojans close it out with a 3-pointer by Rayburn right before the end of the first quarter, and they have the ball to start the second. Webb, Mitchell, Allmeyer, Gunderson, and Rayburn on the floor for the Trojans. Here's Allmeyer working in against Diaz. Back up, we got a foul on Diaz, and that's going to be his first foul. So Webb will inbound it underneath their own basket off the far side. Box set for the Trojans. Going to try to get it in. Had Rayburn, missed him, gets it into Mitchell. Mitchell working inside. Drills back out onto the wing, comes up top to Rayburn. Man-to-man defense now from the Warriors. Mitchell on the far side, comes back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working against Diaz, gets it down to Mitchell. In the corner, back up top, it comes Rayburn. Almost threw it away, but Rayburn able to run it down. Webb back into Mitchell. He's going to drive down the lane, out of the middle of the lane. Shots up, won't go. Rebound, William Casey. Casey pushing it up the floor. Gets to the top of the key. Working against Rayburn. Man-to-man defense from the Trojans now also. Diaz guarded by Allmeyer. They go inside. This is Kohler. Down low. Back outside to Hermes. He takes a 3. It's short. Rebound Gunderson. Quickly up to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working on the wing against Diaz. Gets it up top to Rayburn. Rayburn drives down the left side of the lane. Shots blocked. Rebound Gunderson. And we got a foul here. It's going to be on the Warriors. Foul is on 23, Eli Schaefer, his first foul of the ball game. Trojans second here in the second period. Webb to get it in. Gets it up top to Rayburn. Rayburn right down the right side. Gets it out to Allmeyer in the corner. He's going to drive inside. Turns. Kicks it off to Gunderson. Gunderson back up top to Mitchell. Left side it goes Webb on the wing. Skip pass over to Rayburn. Rayburn back up top to Allmeyer. Allmeyer going to drive. Inside it goes to Gunderson. Great pass. Shots up and in. Gavin Gunderson with great hands and then put the shot up softly off the glass. And a great pass from Allmeyer, 18-14. Here's your score. Warriors still with the lead. 6.5 left here in the first half. Casey working against Rayburn. Comes to the left side. Lobbing it inside for Kohler. And he's going to travel. Ruggles checks into the ball game. And Rayburn's going to go out. 18-14, Trojans down 4. They have the ball coming left to right. Ruggles across the timeline. Working against Casey. Gets it off to Webb. Webb back up top to Mitchell. Off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer drives inside. Pass inside to Gunderson again. This time it's blocked. Nope, they're going to call a foul on Schaefer. It's going to be his second. And Gunderson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Gunderson on the season shooting 40%, 4 of 10. Vera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett bringing you tonight's ball game. Gunderson's first one doesn't get the shooter's roll, a little bit hard off the back of the rim, misses the first one. Chance to cut it down to a 3-point lead here. Seach checks in, Schaefer will go out. Gooden also back in, and North will go out for the Warriors. Runs a Subway floor covered in furniture, Samway floor covered in furniture. Subway, Taco John's Tri-Valley Health Systems bringing you the game. Gunderson hits the second one. He's got 3 points now for the Trojans. It's a 3-point ball game, 18-15. Warriors with the lead and the ball. Casey working against Ruggles. Tries to work left side. Ruggles stops him. Comes right side. This is Hermes with it. Hermes top of the key. Throws it inside for Seach. His shot's up. Won't go. Rebound Kohler. He puts a shot up. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Mitchell. Mitchell out to Allmeyer on the outlet. He's bringing it down the right side. We got a technical on number 2. Hayden Seach is going to pick up the technical. That counts as his first foul. And Allmeyer will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. You don't want this guy at the free throw line if you're the Warriors. He's shooting 88% on the season, 28 of 43, or 38 of 43, excuse me. So Allmeyer's first one's in. He's got 7 points. He leads the Trojans in scoring. Rayburn right behind him with 6. Allmeyer's second one's on the way, and it's nothing but net. So the Trojans back within 1, and the good thing for them, they get the ball back here. So the technical on Hayden Seach counts as his first personal foul. And Gunderson will inbound it for the Trojans. Gets it to Webb in the backcourt. Trojans with a chance to take the lead now. Webb goes inside to Ruggles. Ruggles works down the right side of the lane, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Allmeyer dribbling around, looks inside. Drives the baseline, kicks it back out to Gunderson. His short corner shot's on the way, it won't go. Rebound William Casey. Just off the back of the rim, a little bit too strong. Casey working up top, kicks it out to the right side to Hermes. He's driving inside, working against Webb. Kicks it back out to Casey on the wing. Casey gets Ruggles off his feet, drives inside, puts a shot up, it won't go, but he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Mitchell, I believe. Braxton Mitchell picks up his first foul. Now William Casey with a chance to extend the lead back up to 3 here. He's got 2 shots coming up. He's right now 2 of 2 on the night, 55% on the season. Casey's first one, a little bit short, and he misses his. That's his first miss tonight. Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Parker Hannafin, Pinpoint Communications, River Valley Services bringing you tonight's ball game. Rayburn back in. Miller will go to the bench, and Casey misses both free throws. Gunderson got the rebound, kicks it out to Rayburn. He comes down the floor, turns, kicks it back up to Webb. Left side it goes Ruggles. Ruggles on the wing, working against Kohler. Gets it off to Rayburn. Back out to Ruggles. 3 from the corner. It's partially blocked, and a rebound comes down to Casey. Casey working up top. Going to get a screen. Works back to the right side. Kicks it out to Hermes. He's driving inside. Kicks it out to Gooden. Gooden shot from the free throw line. Rolls and goes. Gooden with the first basket for him tonight. 3-point lead now for the Warriors, 20-17. Rayburn up top. Gets it off to Allmeyer on the wing. Allmeyer driving inside. Drives down the lane. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's on Gooden. And Gooden's going to pick up his first. And that is the team's 5th foul. So back to the free throw line goes Allmeyer with a chance to cut the lead to 1. Allmeyer 2 of 2 on the night. Shot the technicals just a second ago. Hits the first one. 9 points for him now. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley K's Coffee Shop, McCook Lettering, and Medicine Creek Family Dentistry bringing you tonight's basketball game. Allmeyer's second one, nothing but net. He's got 10. Last 4 come from the charity stripe. It's back to a 1-point ball game. If you hear a business that we're talking about here tonight and you go in there tomorrow or sometime, and thank him for bringing you tonight's ball game. Here's Hermes on the left wing, goes inside, working against Kohler. Kohler over Ruggles, can't get the shot to go. Ruggles pulls down the rebound. Quickly up the floor comes Ruggles. Working up top, gets inside, spin move, gets down underneath, puts a shot up, and go! A little bit too strong for Ruggles. Oh, the Trojans would have had the lead, and he had a great move there, just didn't finish. That's 2 tonight. He hasn't finished here. Casey working up top against Ruggles now. Going to get a screen from Seach. Goes it back over. Here's Gooden with it. He drives inside, shooting over Ruggles, misses it. Rebound Rayburn. And we got a jump ball called, and it's going to be Arapahoe basketball. That was a little quick on the jump there, I think. So Arapahoe gets the ball underneath their own basket. Gooden to inbound it. They got 3 on the right side here. Going to try to get it in. Going to lob it up, and Rayburn almost stole it away from William Casey, but Casey's got it. Casey working on the right side, throws it inside, it's knocked away. And it goes off the Trojans. Thought maybe Arapahoe touched it, but referee says no. So now a box set coming from the Warriors underneath their own basket, far side again. Gooden to inbound it. Trying to get it in. Going to lob it up top, William Casey again. Working on the right wing, picks up his dribble. Kicks it over to Gooden, top of the key. Gooden works back to the left, goes inside for Seach. Seach working against Gunderson, puts a shot up, and travel. And Seach has got to be careful. He slapped his hands together, could have easily got another technical, and the referee watching him pretty close right now. If he gets that second technical, he's done for the night, so he's got to be careful. Here comes Allmeyer with it. Trojans down by 1. 3:20 left in the first half. 20-19 your score. Allmeyer works to the right side. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound Gunderson. Throws it back up top. It's going to go in the backcourt. It's going to be over and back. And it's going to be Arapahoe basketball. Great hustle by Gunderson. Tried to throw it out to Ruggles, but threw it way past him. And Arapahoe's getting the ball underneath their own basket. Shouldn't this be at half court? Guess not. They're going to inbound it here. Diaz gets it into Casey. Working against Gunderson. Goes inside for Kohler. Kohler back out to Casey. 3 on the way. Can't get it to go. Allmeyer with the rebound. Here come the Trojans on the run. Allmeyer. Oh, he throws a bounce pass to Webb, but Webb had stopped. Webb's trying to say that Arapahoe touched it. The referees don't agree with him. So 2:56 left here in the first half. It's 20-19 Arapahoe, and they got the ball coming right to left. Alex Diaz, the lefty, working against Allmeyer. Goes to the right side to North. North working around, gets it inside to Casey. It's knocked away by Gunderson. Casey gets it back. Spin move, jumpers up and in. William Casey with 7 points is having a good first half. He's got the Warriors up by 3. Ruggles has it knocked away, runs it down, hands it off to Webb. Webb trying to drive, kicks it inside to Gunderson, shots up, and got it. Gavin Gunderson with 5 points here for the Trojans. They trail by 1 now, 22-21. 2:20 left first half. Casey across the timeline via the pass, gets it to Diaz on the left wing. Diaz, the lefty, working against Allmeyer. Drive, shoots, way short, and rebound by Ruggles. Ruggles down the floor, kicks it to Rayburn out in the corner. He's going to take the 3, can't get it to go. Ruggles with the rebound, loses it, and is picked up by Kohler. Kohler backed right underneath Ruggles right there, and Ruggles was wanting the foul, didn't get it. Now we got a timeout by the Warriors. John Strand calls timeout. We'll take one with them. 22-21, Arapahoe by 1. 1:56 left in the first half. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Can you feel it? The feeling of starting something new. The feeling of success. At Mid-Plains Community College, our instructors are ready and willing to support you on every step of your educational journey. Whether you're just starting out or changing careers, MPCC can help you transform your future. Learn more by visiting our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you live from Cambridge. Arapahoe Warriors in town. And they got a 1-point lead right now, 22-21. Got a minute 58, I believe, left in there in the first half, and they got the ball at half court going right to left. On the floor for the Trojans right now, Gunderson, Rayburn, Ruggles, Webb, and Allmeyer. Arapahoe's going to counter with Seach, Hayden Seach, Diaz, Kohler, North, and Casey. So Diaz will inbound it. Going to get it across court to North. He's guarded by Webb. Man-to-man defense from both teams here. Off and on and switching to zone. Kohler has it knocked away by Rayburn. Picks it back up, and we got a foul on Rayburn. Just a second team foul on the Trojans here in the second period. Been a pretty clean ball game. So Diaz gets it into Kohler. Back to Diaz, working on the left wing. Skip pass inside to Kohler. Rayburn knocks it away, and it goes out of bounds. We're at 31 on the shot clock. Minute 44 on the game clock. Arapahoe with the ball underneath their own basket. And they're going to try to get it in here. They get it into Casey. Casey working against Rayburn. Put the ball on the floor, trying to get a screen from Seach. Works around. It's thrown inside to Seach. It's knocked away by Ruggles and off Seach. Oh, no, that went off Seach last. Oh, they're going to give it to the Warriors. Nope, another referee's coming in here, and he's going to say that Hayden Seach touched that, and he did. And it's going to be Trojan basketball. That's good. The referees got together, talked it over, and made the right call there. So great play there by Ruggles. Knocked it into Seach, and it went off him and out of bounds. 22-21. Warriors by one. Trojans with the basketball coming left to right. Down to minute 26 left first half. Ruggles at the elbow. Driving down the right side. Gets inside. Kicks it back up top to Rayburn. Rayburn working out. Throws it to Webb. It's knocked away and goes out of bounds. It's Trojan basketball. Good hands there by Grayson Kohler, I believe it was. Nope. Yeah, it was. Yep. So Webb to inbound it now. Out of the corner on the far side. They're going to get it to Rayburn. Back up by half court. He's got to be careful about one over and back. Rayburn, top of the key, working against Casey. Drives inside, kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles against Kohler. Goes off to Rayburn. Rayburn driving inside, back out to Ruggles. Drives inside, puts a shot up. It won't go. We're going to have a foul, and it's going to be on Hayden Seach. It'll be his second personal, and Ruggles will go to the free throw line to shoot two. He's 0 of 2 on the night, has not scored yet. Go Light, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Jimmy John's, and Corporate Seeds. And Ruggles hits the first one. Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Farmers National Company, First Central Bank, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Arapahoe Rehab and Fitness, Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Browning Truck and Trailer, and Cambridge Rehab and Fitness bringing you tonight's ball game. Ruggles ties the ball game up. Actually gives the Trojans a lead. 23-21. Rayburn goes out of the ball game. Braden Miller checks back in for the Trojans. North bringing it up the floor for the Warriors. Man-to-man defense. Working against Webb. Hands it off to Diaz. Diaz back. Oh, didn't travel, though. Casey's got it on the right wing. Looking around, kicks it up top to North. Or to Gooden. Gooden inside, knocked away by Ruggles. Picks it up, shoots. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound Seach. He'll put it up and in. Hayden Seach with 4 points for the Warriors. William Casey knocked it away from Webb and knocked Webb to the floor. No foul call, but it did go out of bounds off the Warriors. Gunderson will go out. Rayburn checks in. Miller goes out. Nope, Miller's the only one going out. Gunderson stays in. Clayton North checks in for Hayden Seach. So full court pressure coming on now from the Warriors. Trying to get it into Rayburn. They do. Rayburn back to Webb. Webb across the timeline, working against North. Gets inside, kicks it out to Ruggles. Three on the way, in and out, won't go. Rayburn with the rebound. Goes straight up, and he's fouled, and basket won't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. I think this is on William Casey. It'll be his second. Yep, that's just his first. I'm sorry. So Rayburn at the free throw line to shoot two. has not shot from there tonight. He's 54% on the season. And first one's short. Chance to tie the ball game with this one. It's 24-23. Arapahoe leads it. 24 seconds left in the first half. Hodge Rayburn at the free throw line. And second one's missed. Rebound comes down to William Casey. So the Trojans blow a chance right there to tie the ball game, even take the lead. Casey off to Kohler on the right wing. Inside to Casey, working against Ruggles. Turnaround jumpers up and in. Down to 8 seconds left. Here comes Ruggles. Ruggles inside. Kicks it back up to Rayburn. 3 on the way. Off the rim, won't go. And that's going to end the first half. 26-23, the Warriors lead it at halftime. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. You belong.
Get on the road with an auto loan with Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union. We want to be your first stop when buying a vehicle or detour for an already financed vehicle. We offer loans with hard-to-beat interest rates that truly takes you places. Don't just love your car, but love the payments too. Apply on our website at MidwestLibertyFCU.org or zoom into Midwest Liberty, where you belong.
You belong.
You know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett as someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
Farmers National Company is your premier partner in helping you buy or sell land. Whether it's a traditional listing, a live or online auction, simulcast events, and sealed bid offerings, Farmers National Company has you covered. Proudly employee-owned and dedicated to helping you succeed. Choose Farmers National Company for agricultural, residential, and commercial real estate. Call Agent Lori Harding at Farmers National Company today at 308-660-1861. That's 660-1861. Farmers National Company, Lori Harding Real Estate Sales.
Honeyman Custom Chopping does more than just silage work, such as chopping, bagging, and packing. They do that very well, but Honeyman also specializes in swathing, merging, manure hauling, and grain hauling. Call Honeyman Custom Chopping today for a conversation about pricing and availability for your operation. Call 737-9159. That's 308-737-9159. And see their Facebook page to see some of their work. Honeyman Custom Chopping of Indianola, 308-737-9159.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you as we are in Cambridge here tonight for the start of the D1 12 Sub-District Basketball Tournament. The Warriors lead the Trojans 26-23 here at halftime. This is your Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Here's to the locals raised right here in the Western Corn Belt. We help them grow stronger. Learn more about the right seed from your local dealers. That's Frax Seed in Norton, Kansas, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas, Lane Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska, Monty Hansen in Binkham, Nebraska, Bo Seed over in Orleans, Nebraska, and, of course, Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hoegemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge, or give them a call at 697-4808.
Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
And Schaefer, one of those was a technical on Seach, so he's got to be careful. Kind of be careful on that technical. He can't pick up that second one or he's done, even though he wouldn't have 5 fouls. For the Trojans tonight, Creighton Ruggles with 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer with 10. He went 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. Hodge Rayburn was 6. He is 0 of 2 from the free throw line. And Gavin Gutterson added 5 for the Trojans. He was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. They go 7 of 12 in the first half, 58%. For the Trojans, foul-wise, Mitchell Ruggles Hodge Rayburn and Braden Miller all have one for them. 18-12, the Warriors led it after the first quarter. The Trojans outscored them 11-8 in the second to cut it down to this 26-23 lead here at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with more of your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Reclaim your strength with Cambrige Rehab and Fitness. Their goal is to be the best local experts in the field of rehab and fitness that delivers really good results. Everyone is welcome, valued, and cared for by Cambrige Rehab and Fitness. Whether you're recovering from an injury, looking to improve your fitness, or wanting to reach new goals, they've got the perfect program. Let their skilled therapists and trainers create personalized plans to support your recovery and boost your fitness all in one place. Call now to schedule an appointment at 697-4211 or stop in to learn more. Cambrige Rehab and Fitness in downtown Cambridge.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
The loss of a loved one is undoubtedly one of the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer personalized services that you can count on. Lockenauer Jones will help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. Let them take the time to guide you through the decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. Call 308-697-3838.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Lorne back here with you live from Cambridge, where the Trojans and the Arapahoe Warriors are doing battle here. And this is your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show. Brought to you by Hogemeyer, raised local, raised right here. Talk to these local dealers to learn more. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas, Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska, Monty Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska, Bose Seed in Orleans, Nebraska, and Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hogemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. 26-23, the Warriors with the lead here at halftime. They are led by William Casey, who's got 9 points. The Trojans are led by Brady Allmeyer with 10. Hodge Rayburn right behind with 6 for the Trojans. For the Warriors, after Casey's 9, nobody with more than 4. There's 3 guys with 4 coming up for the Warriors. So about 2.5 away from the second half starting. The Trojans got hot there in the second quarter and started playing a little better defense. They're going to have to do that, and they're going to have to make free throws. 7-12 in the first half, 58%, not bad, but they had 5 misses there. Ruggles missed 2. Rayburn, who usually a really good free throw shooter, he's struggled off and on. He's been streaky this season. He goes spurts where he goes really good, and then spurts where he can't seem to find the rim at the free throw line. But he's hit 2 threes tonight also. So, I'm sure Coach Shepard will say, if you hit 4 or 5 more threes, I don't care about your free throw shooting. Well, that's probably not true. He probably does care about it anyway. So, 26-23 your score. Arapahoe with the lead. We're going to take one last break. We'll be back here to wrap things up from the Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show and get ready for the second half to start right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
If you have an appointment at a specialty clinic in North Platte or in Kearney, and if you're not sure how you're going to get there, Tri-Valley Health System Public Transportation is happy to transport passengers from within their normal service area to destinations outside their service area for specialty medical appointments or even for personal shopping. To schedule your ride Monday through Friday with Tri-Valley Public Transportation and to see if they service your area, call 308-697-1164. 697-1164. Tri-Valley Health System.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you. Arapahoe up 26-23 here at halftime. We're going to wrap things up. Premier Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Hoegemeyer Seeds, raised local, raised right here. Hoegemeyer, learn more at therightseed.com or talk to these local dealers. Frack Seed in Norton, Kansas, the North 40 in Oberlin, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fencing, Gothenburg, Nebraska. Monty Hansen in Binkelman, Nebraska. Both Seed in Orleans, Nebraska. And Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hoegemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. Cambridge has the ball to start the third quarter. It'll be Rayburn, Webb, Allmeyer, Ruggles, and Miller out there, the starters. The starters out there also for the Warriors, Kohler, Casey, Schaefer, Hermes, and Diaz. And here is Webb with the top of the key. Looking back to the right side, looking for Ruggles. Changes pivot feet, got away with it, gets it to Ruggles at the free throw line. Back out to Webb. He's going to drive baseline, kicks it out to Allmeyer. Back up top of Rayburn. Rayburn didn't take the three. Hope he's not getting gun shy now. He gets it off to Ruggles. Ruggles working against Kohler. Kicks it off to Webb. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Off to Rayburn. Back up to Webb. Webb for three, and we got a 3-second call on Braden Miller. So another turnover on the Trojans to start the second half. Warriors bringing it up the floor. It'll be Diaz bringing it up for them. The lefty going to work against Webb as the Trojans go man-to-man also. Off to Casey, back to Diaz. Inside it goes to Kohler. Kohler working against Miller. Shots up short. And Schaefer's going to pick up his third foul as he went over the back of Rayburn. So Eli Schaefer picks up his third foul just 40 seconds into the third period. And Hayden Seats will check in for him. That's a big body the Warriors lose right there with his third foul. He'll probably come back in later in this period, I would guess. Allmeyer going to bring it up, and it'll be picked up by Kohler. Goes right side to Webb. Webb back up top. Rayburn with it. Rayburn back to Webb. Down the corner. Allmeyer, three on the way to tie the game. Can't get it to go. Rebound Casey, almost thrown away by Rayburn. Here comes Casey down the floor. That's off to Kohler. Great pass. And Kohler's got the easy basket. Warriors go up 5, 28-23. Webb working on the right side up high. Comes inside to Ruggles. Ruggles has it knocked away. Goes out to Webb, though. Back up top of Rayburn. Back to Webb. Webb's first shot of the game. A three won't go. And the rebound picked up by Hayden Seach. Casey down the floor. Finds Chris Hermes on the right wing. Go back up left wing. Back up top to Casey now. He works on the left wing. Working against Ruggles. Trying to drive. Picked up by Miller. He's going to take the three. And it's in and out. Won't go. Allmeyer gets the rebound. Up the floor quickly to Webb. Webb down in the corner to Ruggles. Ruggles driving inside. Puts a shot up. It won't go, but he's hammered there by, is it Seach or Casey? I'm not sure. Seach will pick up his third. If it's on him, if it's not, it's on Casey. He picks his second up. So Ruggles to the free throw line. Go Light, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Jimmy John's, and Corporate Seeds bringing you tonight's ball game. Ruggles' first one off the back of the rim too hard. Runs a Subway floor covering and furniture, Samway floor covering and furniture, Subway, Taco John's, and Tri-Valley Health System. And Ruggles' second one got the shooter's roll on it. He's got 3 points, all from the charity stripe. He's 3 of 6 tonight. 28-24, 4-point lead for the Warriors. Casey working against Rayburn. Comes back up top, gets it off to Diaz. And back up top it goes to Casey. Casey works right side, gets it off to Hermes. Three on the way. It's going to be an air ball, and Webb's going to pick up the rebound. Up the floor comes. Here comes Allmeyer. Down inside, kicks it off to Rayburn. He puts a shot up, and it goes. Nice pass once again from Allmeyer. Finds Rayburn, and he's got 8 points, and it's a 2-point ball game now. Trojans back within 2. Hermes looking up top. Trying to find somebody. Throws it down inside to Seach, guarded by Miller. Back out to Hermes. Goes inside for Kohler. Just about stolen away. Now it is stolen away. Allmeyer up the floor to Webb. Webb going down the right side, trying to tie the game up, and does. Maverick Webb ties this one up, his first basket of the night, and we're tied at 28. Here comes William Casey with it now. Trojans went to a 1-2-2 defense with Rayburn up top. We got a timeout by Coach Strand. We're going to take one with them, tied up at 28 apiece, 5:17 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
If you're in the stages of planning an upcoming sale, contact auctioneer Justin Bonshaw today. Whether it's a farm sale, household, livestock, charity, or fundraiser, Justin Bonshaw, the 2014 KAA Champion Livestock Auctioneer, will help you make the most of your sale. Call him today, 402-957-8308. That's 402-957-8308. 950 199 quarter and 35.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, tied up at 28. There's 5:15 left here in the third between the Arapahoe Warriors and the Cambrige Trojans. It'll be Arapahoe basketball at half court going left to right across the radio dial. They're in the all-black uniforms. Blue numbers says Warriors in blue across their chest. The Trojans in the white uniforms. Black numbers says Cambrige in orange across their chest. Gooden checks into the ball game for the Warriors. Schaefer back in also. So Seats and Hermes go to the bench. Here's Casey down to Gooden. Gooden's going to drive inside. Short corner shots on the way. Air ball, rebound Webb. Webb down the right side. Going to take it down. And loses it. Kicks it out to Rayburn, but it's stolen away by Diaz. Diaz quickly up the floor, finds Gooden. He's going to go get in and puts it in. Gooden gives the Warriors a lead back to 30-28. Here's Webb down in the corner. 3 on the way to give the Trojans a lead. He buries it. Maverick Webb gives the Trojans a 1-point lead, 31-30. Gooden back to Casey. Casey across the timeline, left side of the floor. Picked up by Rayburn. Goes down in the corner. This is Diaz. Goes inside. Kohler back out to Diaz, the lefty for 3. It's a miss off the front of the rim. Gooden with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Casey on the right wing. Back inside to Schaefer. Working against Miller. And here's a steal from Allmeyer from behind. Schaefer almost picked up his 4th foul there, too. Down to Webb in the corner again. Back up top, Allmeyer. Now to Ruggles. He's going to take the 3. Can't get the shot to go. Allmeyer gets the rebound for the Trojans. Back up top on the wing to Ruggles. Drives inside. Puts a little floater up out of the middle of the lane. Can't get it to go, and he is just ice cold from the floor tonight. Has not made a field goal. He's got 3 points all from the charity stripe, and he missed 3 easy bunnies inside there, and that's unlike him. Here's Diaz up top. Goes left side to Gooden. Gooden inside. It goes to Schaefer. Schaefer back out to Casey. 3 from William Casey's off the back of the rim. Won't go. Rebound tipped around. It goes out of bounds off Arapahoe, and it'll be Trojan basketball. Kohler knocked that one out of bounds. 3:48 left in the third. Trojans 31, Arapahoe 30. Webb going to bring it up for the Trojans. They'll work to the right side up high. Going to drive inside against Gooden. Puts a short corner shot up too hard, and not the shot they wanted to take right there. Kohler gets the rebound for the Warriors. Webb was kind of feeling it. He had 5 straight points. Didn't get one there, though. Here's a skip pass over to Diaz on the right wing. Inside it goes to Kohler. Loses it out of bounds, but Indy throws it back, and Miller steps out of bounds as he caught the basketball. So it's going to go back to Arapahoe here underneath the basket on the near side. They're going left to right. Box set. Nope, 2 at the box, 2 at the free throw line. And they're going to get it into Schaefer. His shot's up, won't go. Rayburn loses the rebound, but Miller picks it up. Off to Rayburn. Quickly up the floor, goes to Ruggles. Ruggles working back up top. Gets it to Rayburn. Wide open 3. Got it. Hodge Rayburn gives the Trojans their biggest lead of the night, 4 points. 34-30. 3 minutes left here in the third. Diaz. Going to go man-to-man now are the Trojans. Diaz guarded by Webb. Off to Casey. Casey down to Gooden. Gooden's going to take the 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound Webb. Webb quickly up the floor. Finds Ruggles sprinting down it. Puts a shot up. Can't get it to go. Missed another one. Here comes William Casey. Drives down inside. No foul called, and Rayburn comes down hard after getting the rebound. We got a jump ball. This one will go to the Warriors. And William Casey, Rayburn landed right on him. He was laying on the floor. Webb and Miller will go out. Gunderson and Mitchell check in. This should be Arapahoe basketball. They're giving it to the Trojans. The arrow says Warriors, though. And now referees are going to talk about this here. And the Warriors had 6 people on the floor. They're going to take Gooden out of the ball game. Aiden Seach checks in as North and Hermes check back in too. William Casey throws it off Ruggles, and he's going to say he didn't get back in. He tried to throw it off Ruggles and then catch it, but he didn't get established back in bounds. 34-30, Trojans by 4, 2:38 left in the third, and they got the ball coming right to left. Ruggles kicks it back over to Rayburn. He'll bring it across the timeline. Top of the key, comes left side to Allmeyer. Allmeyer guarded by Hermes. Kicks it off to Mitchell. Mitchell working up against the north, kicks it off to Rayburn. Rayburn driving inside, little floater off the glass, won't go. Rebound comes down to Kohler. Not sure that that's a shot they wanted to take either. So a couple of wild shots here from the Trojans. Last two possessions, they've come up empty. Casey off to Hermes on the left wing. Looking around, looks inside for Kohler, can't get it to him. Back up top, Seach. Kicks it off to Casey. Casey off to Hermes, left side. This is Kohler with it, working against Gunderson. Inside to Casey, up over the top of Rayburn and puts it in. Tough shot by William Casey, and he got it. Cuts the lead down to 2. 34-30, Trojans with the lead. Rayburn off to Mitchell. Down the corner to Ruggles. Ruggles working against Kohler. Gets inside. Spin move, kicks it back out to Rayburn. Rayburn driving down the left side, puts it up, and it goes, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for the and one. He's got 13. 7 of them here in the third period of trying to make it 8. Will Casey picks up his third. Him and Schaefer both with 3 now for the Trojans. Ruggles goes out. Webb comes back in. First time Ruggles has been out all night. Rayburn at the free throw line with 1:31 left in the third. Chance to make it a 5-point game, and don't. Rolls around and won't fall. He's 0 for 3 tonight from the charity stripe. William Casey guarded by Rayburn now. Working up top. Trying to get a screen from Seach. Can't get it to him. Gets it off to Kohler. Kohler back out to Hermes. Hermes looking inside. Gets it up top to Seach. Right side it comes to Clayton North. Back to Kohler on the wing. Kohler works back up top to Hayden Seach. They get it off to Casey. Ooh, moving screen right there. They didn't call it. There's North driving inside down the lane. We're going to have a foul on Maverick Webb. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be Webb's first foul of the ball game. Also the Trojans first here in the third period. Arapahoe basketball underneath their own basket off the far side. 3 at the free throw line. Hermes all by himself here. They're going to get it into Kohler. And, blocked by Rayburn, but they're going to call a foul on Rayburn. Rayburn picks up his second. That'll send Grayson Kohler to the free throw line. On the season, 52%. He's got 6 points tonight. This is his first trip to the charity stripe. Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Farmers National Company, First Central Bank bringing you tonight's ball game. And Kohler misses the first one. Both teams struggling from the charity stripe. Ruggles checks back in. Rayburn will go out. Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Parker Hannafin, Pinpoint Communications, and River Valley Services bringing you tonight's ball game. Kohler at the free throw line. Second one on the way. And it rolls around and won't go. Rebounds tipped around and it goes off of Arapahoe and out of bounds. So Kohler, just like Rayburn, missed the free throws right there. That could have cut the lead. It's 36-32. Trojans with the lead. 59 seconds left here in the third. And they got the ball coming right to left. It's Webb. Working up top. Gets it to Ruggles at the elbow. He'll go inside. Finds Gunderson. Can't get the ball, but he gets it back out to Allmeyer. He drives. Little floater off the glass is in. Allmeyer with 12 points, his first basket of the third. And we got a warning here for touching the ball after it went through the net, I believe. Didn't see who did that, and I don't know if that was a warning. But something was given to the scorer's table, a warning of some sort. Here comes Casey with it. 45 seconds left here in the third. Trojans up by 6 now, their biggest lead of the night. Here's Clayton North, a long NBA-style 3. Airballed it, but Kohler runs down the rebound. Kicks it back out to Hermes. Hermes back to Kohler in the right corner. Goes back up top to Casey. Casey working against Ruggles on the left side up high. He lobs it inside. It's knocked away, and Braxton Mitchell has it for the Trojans. Mitchell kicks it up to Allmeyer. Trojans going to slow it down, play for the last shot here. 15 seconds left. They get it to Ruggles. Ruggles down the right side of the lane, inside against Casey, and he goes up for the shot. It's knocked away. It goes out of bounds, and Ruggles wanted the foul on Casey. So did Coach Shepard. So with 7 seconds left here in the third period, the Trojans up 6. Diaz will check in for the Warriors, and Casey will go out. Coach Strand did not want him to pick up the fourth foul with 7 seconds left here. Webb to get it in. Gets it into Ruggles off the far side, down at the block. Spin move, working against Kohler, puts it in. His first field goal of the night. He's got 5 points. The Trojans go up 8, and that's going to be the end of the third. 40-32, Cambridge by 8 after 3. Fourth quarter coming up right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florin back here with you. 40-32. The Trojans lead it after 3 quarters of play. It'll be Arapahoe basketball. I don't remember another jump ball. The last time that, okay, now it is Trojan basketball. They are going to say they forgot to switch it. So it'll be Trojan basketball to start the fourth. They're coming out with their starters: Rayburn, Allmeyer, Webb, Ruggles, and Miller. And it looks like the Warriors are going to counter with Gooden, Hermes, Kohler, Casey, and Schaefer. They had the arrow pointed to Arapahoe way, and both teams thought Arapahoe's going to have the ball because they both came down this end, but it is Trojan basketball. Webb going to bring it across the timeline, working up top. Goes right side to Rayburn. Rayburn drives inside, puts a shot up, it won't go. Miller puts the rebound up, can't get it to go. Loses it out of bounds, and nope, it's going to be Casey saving it. That was Miller and Rayburn fighting over that. If they one of them would just let go, they would have had the basketball. Here's Hermes. Hermes drives inside, kicks it back up to Gooden, now off to Kohler. Kohler down to Casey in the corner. Throws it inside. Miller has the steal. Throws it up to Rayburn, but he wasn't looking, and here's Hermes with it. Out to William Casey. Casey working on the right side. Skip pass back up top, and it's going to be thrown away. It's going to be Trojan basketball. $7:19 left in the game. It's 40-32. Arapahoe fans were wanting to flop on Ruggles, but he never flopped. He just ran into a guy, and the foul would have probably been on Kohler if they were looking for the foul. Here's Webb. Going to hand it off to Allmeyer. He tries to drive. Gets stopped at the free throw line. Now takes a jumper. And it rolls around. Won't go. Miller with the rebound. Can't get it to go. Schaefer with the rebound for the Warriors. Boy, the Trojans have missed a lot of bunnies tonight. Casey off to Hermes and almost lost that out of bounds. Now Allmeyer dives on the floor. Almost got it. Casey's got it back. They go inside to Schaefer. Schaefer spin move against Miller. Shots up. Won't go. Rebound by the Warriors. They can't get it to go again. And now we got over the back on Miller. Nobody boxed out Grayson Kohler. North missed that second shot. Second foul on Miller. First here of the fourth period, though. So William Casey will inbound it. Box set coming from the Warriors. They're going to get it into Hermes. Hermes guarded by Allmeyer. Kicks it off to Gooden. Gooden inside to Schaefer. Knocked away by Braden. Oh, they're going to call a foul here. That was a good steal. And they're going to say shooting now? Miller picks up his third foul, and they're going to say Eli Schaefer was shooting. Boy. Vera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oil Field Service, and Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett bringing you tonight's ball game. Schaefer did not get the shooter's roll on that one. That's his first miss tonight, just his first free throw tonight. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley Case Coffee Shop. McCook Lettering and Medicine Creek Family Dentistry also bringing you tonight's ball game. Schaefer misses the second one. Now we got a foul on William Casey. He just picked up his fourth. Went over the back of Ruggles, and Alex Diaz will check into the game for Casey. Let's thank Vero Wireless, Amateur Bar and Grill, Arapahoe Rehab and Fitness, auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Briding Truck and Trailer, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness for bringing you tonight's ball game. So Casey goes to the bench, and he's their leading scorer tonight. Here's Webb with it. Hands it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer working against Gooden. Tries to drive down the lane. Shots up and in. Tough shot for Allmeyer, but he got it. He's got 14. Rayburn's got 13 to lead the Trojans. They're up by 10 now. 6:28 left in the game. Gooden out to Diaz. Skip pass over to Hermes. Working against Allmeyer. And he loses it. Allmeyer with the steal. Hermes tried to fake a pass inside and ended up losing it, and Allmeyer picks it up. Gets it off to Webb. Right side up high. Webb going to work to the left. Hands it off to Allmeyer again. Allmeyer down the lane. Throws it inside for Miller, but it's knocked away. And it'll be Trojan basketball underneath. So Webb to inbound it. Allmeyer's going to stand underneath the basket. Going sideline to sideline with the other three at the free throw line. Get it in. This is Ruggles working against Kohler, and he's going to be fouled. They're not going to count the shot. They're going to say on the floor. Well, that was shooting just as much as Schaefer was, I think, the other end, though. Kohler picks up his first foul of the ball game. And William Casey with 6 minutes left is going to check in with 4 fouls. Coming in for Christopher Hermes. So Allmeyer back underneath the basket there. Webb to inbound it. Ruggles at the free throw line. The other two at the wings. Going to try to get it in. They lob it in for Allmeyer. Allmeyer working against Gooden. Gets it off to Webb. Webb going to get his screen from Rayburn. Rucks the right side. Kicks it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer, Gooden's not been able to stop him. Back inside to Miller. Shots up, won't go. Eli Schaefer altered that shot. Great play by the defensive end by Schaefer. 42-32 Trojans. 5:44 left in, or 5:44 left in the game. Back off to Gooden. Gooden working up top. Going to kick it off to Diaz. Diaz back to Casey. Casey out there with 4 fouls. Trying to get a screen. Now he's going to take an NBA 3. It's off the front of the rim. Won't go. Follows his own shot and gets it. Drives inside, puts it in. Nobody boxed him out. Trojans struggling on the boards tonight, boxing out. Rayburn off to Webb. He's going to drive inside. Kicks it out to Ruggles. Ruggles for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound Diaz. And now the Trojans kind of forcing things. They're up by 8. 5:05 left in the game. Here's Diaz down the left side of the lane. Gets inside. Knocked away by Webb. Shots up and in, though. He got the ball back, and that's his first basket of the ball game. We're down to a 6-point lead. 42-36. Webb gets it inside to Ruggles. He drives. Bounce pass inside to Miller, and he misses the shot again. That's 3 bunnies in this quarter that Miller's missed. The Trojans have got to close them out. Threw that one over the top of the rim. Here comes Casey working against Ruggles. Hands it off to Gooden. Gooden working against Allmeyer. Down inside to Diaz. Diaz spin move. Can't get the shot to go. We're going to have a foul here. I think it's on Webb. It'll be his second. And that'll send Diaz to the free throw line to shoot 2. 64% on the season. First trip there tonight. Amateurs Bar and Grill, Arapahoe Rehab and Fitness Auctioneer Justin Bonshaw, Brownie Truck and Trailer. And Diaz got the shooter's roll, along with Cambridge Rehab and Fitness. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, Shirley Case Coffee Shop, McCook Lettering, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Vero Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, and Western Select Genetics Lance Shiflett bringing you the game. Diaz hits both free throws, and we're down to a 4-point game. Trojans had a 10-point lead, the biggest by either team tonight. And they're up by 4 now. Here's Allmeyer for 3. It's too hard. Oh, he banked it in. Wow, I thought that was way too hard. Allmeyer banks it in. 17 for Allmeyer, and the Trojans go back up by 7 just like that. Timeout by the Trojans. We'll take one with them. 45-38, 4:17 left in the game. Trojans with the lead. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture.
You know what they say, if you don't want to be boring, just change your flooring. Well, actually, they don't say that, but they probably should. Samways has the cure for boring, with some of the finest and most durable carpet from Shaw and Mohawk, plus beautiful designs of LVT, tile, and more. Go from boring to charming at Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, North Highway 83, McCook.
Samway Floor Covering and Furniture. You'll love this store.
Local sports on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Fulham back here with you. Gavin Gunners has checked in for Braden Miller here for the Trojans. And the Warriors got the ball coming left to right after the Allmeyer three-pointer. The Trojans are up 45-38, nearing the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Here's Gooden with it on the right wing. Kicks it off to Casey. Casey going to get double team. Kicks it off to Hayden Seach. Lobs it in. Oh, he shot it, and it's an air ball. I thought at first he was trying to pass it to Kohler, but that was a shot. Because Kohler was backing out of there. And the Trojans get it on the turnover. We just hit the halfway mark. 4 minutes left here in the fourth. Trojans with the ball and a 7-point lead. Here's Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive down inside against Kohler. Shots up. It won't go. Well, it does go, but they're not going to count it. I'm going to say the foul is on Kohler beforehand, his second. So Kohler picks up his second, team's third. Both teams with 3 here in the fourth. Webb to inbound it. And try to get it in. They're trying to get it to Ruggles. Can't get it to him. They're going to throw it in for Allmeyer. Allmeyer working against Gooden, top of the key. Goes right side to Ruggles on the wing. Back up top to Rayburn. Rayburn working against Casey. They get it off to Webb. Back over to Allmeyer. Clear out and let him go here. Goes against Gooden. Throws it up and in. Gooden cannot stop him. 19 for Allmeyer and gives the Trojan a 9-point lead now, 47-38. Casey working against Ruggles. Kicks it off to Diaz. Down the corner. It goes to Kohler. Back up top, Seach. Right side, Gooden. Now to Casey. Casey goes inside for Kohler. We got a moving screen on Hayden Seach, and that's going to be his third. Team's fourth, so the Trojans will shoot free throws the rest of this one. 3:18 left in the game. Checking in is Clayton North. Gooden will go to the bench. Also back in Eli Schaefer. Hayden Seach will go to the bench. Schaefer's got 3 fouls. Casey has 4. Seach just picked up his third as he goes to the bench here. Webb up top. And work to the right side against Kohler. Goes inside to Ruggles. Ruggles, and Kohler comes in and ties him up. Or got a jump ball. Got to take better care of that ball, Mr. Creighton Ruggles. So Arapahoe basketball on the turnover. 3:07 left. They're up by 9. The Trojans are 47-38. And it's Rayburn with the steal. Puts it up and in. Diaz tried to grab it back, but it was too late and it bobbled in. Rayburn beat Casey to it and put the basket up and in. 49-38. Trojans by 11. Their biggest lead of the night. Here goes Diaz inside to Kohler. Working against Gunderson. Shots up and in. Tough shot for Grayson Kohler. He's got 8 on the night. 49-40 Trojans. Up the floor comes to Webb. Webb going to work back up top. And Allmeyer wants the ball. They're going to get it into Ruggles. Ruggles spins. Working against Diaz. And it's knocked away by Diaz. And here comes Diaz down the floor. Coast to coast, lays it up and in. 2 straight turnovers by Creighton Ruggles. Just not taking care of the ball. Here's Rayburn inside, working against Casey. Gets it blocked, puts it back up, won't go. And the ball's tipped around, and Casey comes up with it for the Warriors. Down to 2:10 left to play. Trojans by 7, 49-42. William Casey with the ball for the Warriors, going left to right, working against Rayburn. Up top, comes right side to Gooden. To North. North knocked away by Allmeyer, gets it back to Casey. They go inside for Schaefer. Foul on Gunderson on the floor. His first. Team's fourth, so we're going to shoot free throws every foul from here on out unless it's an offensive foul. William Casey to inbound it. Gunderson's first foul of the ball game. And they're going to try to get it into Kohler. They can't. They get it into North. Back inside to Casey. Back out to North. Skip pass over to Diaz. Diaz working up top. Kicks it back to North here on the right wing. Inside it goes to, we're going to have a foul on Gunderson. That's going to be his second. It's going to send Kohler to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kohler on the night, 0 of 2 on the season, is shooting 52%. Community Hospital, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Farmers National Company, First Central Bank, bringing you tonight's ball game. And Kohler hits the first one. He's got 9. Mid-Place Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Parker Hannafin, Pinpoint Communications, and River Valley Services also bringing you the game. North goes out. Hermas checks back in. 49-43, a 6-point game, and Kohler can make it 5 with this free throw at the minute 44 left. Kohler's second free throw is short as an air ball. So the Trojans up by 6, 49-43. A minute 44 left in the game, and here comes a full court press from the Warriors. Allmeyer up the floor, finds Ruggles. Ruggles pulls it back out, gets it to Webb. Off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer trying to drive. He's fouled by Hermes, and that'll send him to the free throw line to shoot two. Christopher Hermes picks up his first foul. Allmeyer on the night is a perfect 4 of 4. He's got 19 points tonight on the season, shooting 88%. Go Light, Hitchin Hay Public Transit, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Jimmy John's and Corporate Seeds sponsors tonight. Allmeyer, nothing but net on the first one, 20 points for that young man. Runza, Subway floor covering, Samway floor covering and furniture. I'm having a hard time with that. Subway, Taco John's, and Tri-Valley Health Systems bringing you the ball game. Allmeyer hits the second one. He's got 21. Trojans go back up by 8, now 51-43. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. Trojans are calling it. They got 3 left. Arapahoe's got 2. 51-43 with a minute 33 left in the game. The Trojans with the lead. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
51-43, Cambridge leads Arapahoe. Minute 33 left in the game. Brady Allmeyer just hit 2 free throws to give the Trojans back an 8-point lead. They've been up by as many as 11 tonight. Warriors had a 9-point lead early in the first half. But it's been all Trojans here in the second. And this is Diaz with the basketball for the Warriors. Minute 27 left in the ball game. Trojans by 8. Casey with it on the left wing. Trojans playing zone. Casey drives inside, and we got a carry. He carried the basketball. So the Trojans get it back on the turnover. Full court press coming from the Warriors now. Ruggles inbounded on the far side. Clayton North checks in. Will Casey goes out of the ball game because they're going to have to foul now, and he's got 4. Ruggles to get it in. Trying to get it in, finds Webb, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to be knocked away, I guess. They didn't call the foul. Kohler is going to get it, knocked it out. Boy, Ruggles missed Rayburn, and Allmeyer both streaking down the floor. Could have had him. Going to get it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer up the floor. Gets through everybody. Lies it off to Gunderson. Gunderson up and in. It's a 10-point lead. Gavin Gunderson with the career-high 7 points tonight. Gives the Trojans a 10-point lead. A minute 10 left in the game. Trojans by 10. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Breakfast is just better when you choose Taco John's in McCook. Enjoy Mexican donut bites or a churro with delicious hot coffee. Taco John's has the best burritos, the scrambler, meat and potato, or even spicy chorizo. And you can get potato olays any time of day. So enjoy them in a scrambler bowl. Get them individually or in a combo. But make your next breakfast stop Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better. Taco John's, West 8th and B in McCook.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
KZMC, Gavin Gunderson just scored there for the Trojans, give him a 10-point lead. He has 3 field goals tonight. I believe they have all come off assists from Brady Allmeyer. Them two have made the connection tonight. So Arapahoe with the basketball coming left to right. They're down by 10. A minute 10 left in the ball game. Gooden gets it into Casey. Left side it goes to Diaz. Diaz skip pass back over to Casey, and he loses it out of bounds. Another turnover on the Warriors, and their head's starting to hang a little bit. There's still a lot of time left, though, gentlemen. 1:04 left here in the game. It's a 10-point ball game. Going to get it into Rayburn. Rayburn going to work up the floor. He's going to be fouled by Gooden. Gooden picks up his second. Rayburn will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Rayburn on the night is 0 of 3 from the charity stripe. He still felt it, though. He wanted the ball there. You could tell that. We got a minute left in the ball game. It's a 10-point lead for the Trojans. Hodge Rayburn at the free throw line to shoot 2. And he got the shooter's roll on the first one. Finally got one to fall. He's got 16 points here tonight. Diaz goes out. Christopher Hermes checks back in for the Warriors. Trojans up by 11 now with a minute left. Rayburn's second one, too hard, off the back of the rim. He goes 1 for 5 tonight. Here's Gooden. Kicks it off to Casey. Skip pass over to Hermes. 3 on the way. Off the front of the rim, won't go. It goes out of bounds off Ruggles, and it'll stay with the Warriors. 54-43, 51 seconds left. Trojans up by 11. Warriors with the basketball underneath their own basket. Box set. Gooden trying to get it in. Just beats the 5-second count. Casey working on the right side. Going to take the 3 from the wing. It's short. Rebound, Maverick Webb. Webb up the floor. Finds Ruggles all alone, but overthrew him, and it goes out of bounds. Ruggles would have had an easy layup, but it went over the top of his head. Just a little bit too tough from Mr. Webb there. Diaz checks in. Eli Schaefer will go out of the ball game for the Warriors. Trying to get another three-point shooter out there. 41 seconds left in the game. It's 54-43 Trojans. Gooden for the Warriors. Drives. Gets down inside. Working against Gunderson. Left-handed layup won't go. Rayburn pulls down the rebound. He's going to be fouled right away by Gooden. And that's Gooden's third, and Rayburn goes back to the free throw line. He's 1 of 5 tonight. Struggling from the charity stripe tonight. So with 31 seconds left, if Rayburn hits both of these, I think it's probably game over. It's an 11-point lead. It's going to be tough anyway for the Warriors. They gave it a battle, though, tonight. Rayburn's first one and misses it. Kind of shades of Maywood Hayes Center game all over again. He missed 7 up there. He's missed 5 tonight. Gunderson goes out. Braxton Mitchell checks into the ball game. So the lone senior for the Trojans leaves the floor. Probably his last game as a Trojan on this floor. 17 now for Rayburn. Here's Gooden on the right wing. Drives inside, kicks it out to Hermes. He gets to the free throw line. Jumper on the way is an air ball. Rebound Rayburn. And they're going to kick it out to Allmeyer. This one's going to be over. They're going to wave the white flag here. Not going to foul. Allmeyer working up for it. It is fouled by Diaz now. And so Allmeyer will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Allmeyer, perfect 6 of 6 on the night. And the Trojans going to bring in their subs. Sean Pauley getting his first action tonight. Braden Miller will check back in. Jake Rasmussen, Henry Shoemaker, and Braden Sanford going to check into the ball game. Allmeyer hits the first one, 22 for him. Warriors also sub in. Coming in is number 5, Dristan Warburton. Number 20, Tatum Zadro. Number 13, Hunter Larson. Number 25, Caden Yeager. And Allmeyer hits the second one. 23 points. Leads both teams tonight. Number 33, Hayden Hudson-Seach, also into the ball game for the Warriors. Here comes Larson with it. Larson working against Sanford. Up top. Gets it off to Zadro. Down to 5 seconds. Zadro looking to shoot. Shoots the 3. Bank shot's not there. Rebound Miller, and that's going to end the ball game. Trojans come from behind. They get the win, 57-43 over the Warriors. We'll take a break. We'll be back here with your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness postgame show. I'll have Coach Clay Shepard up to join us right after this. True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
At Waypoint Bank, our lending decisions are made locally and quickly. When you deal with a family-owned bank like Waypoint, you aren't just a number. We proudly offer personalized care with a history of strong values. At Waypoint Bank, we've been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Our word is our bond and has been for all these years. It's called relationship banking. Nothing new, just something we do at Waypoint Bank. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Here at Runza, customers always ask us,
why do you trick us into eating cabbage?
No, they ask, when are you going to bring back the Italian Runza sandwich? And the answer is, right now.
Cool, the Italian Runza's back. What is an Italian runza?
It's got ground beef, Italian sausage, black olives, mushrooms, mozzarella, and savory tomato sauce.
And no cabbage. What's Italian for sign me up?
Good question. The Italian runza is back for a limited time. Runza makes it all better.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
The Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you live from Cambrige as we just wrapped things up here. Just got done with the ball game. This is your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness post-game show. We are locally owned and operated here to serve Cambridge and the surrounding area. We have a passion for our patients and our community. We are continually innovating and evolving our therapy practices in order to give you the best individualized care. Make an appointment today by calling 308-697-4211. Cambridge Rehab and Fitness located in downtown Cambridge. Let's give you the stats here for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the Warriors, Hayden Seats with 4 points. He was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Alex Diaz with 6, went 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Christopher Hermes with 3. Gage Gooden with 4. Grayson Kohler with 9, 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. William Casey with 13, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. And Eli Schaefer with 4. He went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. The Warriors go 5 of 12 on the night, just 42%. Foul-wise, Hermes had 1. Diaz, Kohler both had 2, 3 apiece for Seach, Gooden, and Schaefer, and 4 for William Casey for the Warriors tonight. For the Trojans tonight, Creighton Ruggles had 5. He was 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Brady Allmeyer led all scorers with 23 tonight. He went a perfect 8 of 8 from the charity stripe. Maverick Webb with 5. Hodge Rayburn was 17. He was 2 of 7 from the free throw line. And Gavin Gunderson had a career-high 7 points for the senior tonight. He doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but he did tonight, and he went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe also. 14 of 23 on the night, 61% for the Trojans. Foul-wise, Braxton Mitchell, Creighton Ruggles both had 1, 2 apiece for Webb and Gunderson and Rayburn, and 3 for Braden Miller for the Trojans tonight. They were down 18-12 after the first quarter, outscored the Warriors 11-8 in the second to trail by 3, 26-23 at halftime. They outscored the Warriors 17-6 in the third period to take a 40-32 lead into the fourth. They outscored the Warriors 17-11 there in the fourth. They get the win 57-33. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Coach Clay Shepard with us right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Every game, every score, every victory. It's more than just sports. It's where our community comes together. At M&B Bank, we're proud to cheer for our local athletes. From the first practice to the final buzzer. We're here for every sport, every season, and every student chasing their dreams. Because at M&B Bank, we believe in teamwork, tradition, and building a brighter future together. M&B Bank, there is a difference. Member FDIC.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
Southwest Nebraska's sports leader is the HFRSN.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you live in Cambridge. This is your Cambridge Rehab and Fitness post-game show. The Trojans pick up the win 57-43 over the Arapahoe Warriors. Advance to tomorrow night's game against Dundee County Stratton. Of course, we'll have that here on 102.1 KZMC. Taco John's pregame show at 5:40. Tip-off set for 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And as I said, I'm Trent Forbes. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, took a little bit to get going, but boy, once you did, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it really did. I thought defensively we were a little bit slow-footed in the first quarter. Kind of let them see some shots go in, and when you see some shots go in, you always play better. And so they kind of rode that momentum all the way till halftime. We mixed up defenses quite a bit there in the second half. We played, pretty much everything under the sun, and just, kind of tried to keep them off balance a little bit. But it also kind of kept us on our toes and kept us flying around, which I thought was a nice adjustment. From our guys, just, whatever we were calling, they were hustling to their spots, they were hustling around, and securing the rebounds as well.
And they got some big rebounds on you early in the first quarter. They were able to take that 18-12 lead. You guys made adjustments, rebounded, I thought, better. After that first quarter, I thought the rebounding was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Gavin went in, had a really nice night on the glass. Also put some shots in too. He just had a really nice night overall. But yeah, I thought we did a lot better after the first quarter of just realizing, I don't know how we didn't realize just by watching warm-ups, but okay, these guys are big, they're strong, they're physical. We got to put a body on them, and then we got to be relentless going for the ball. It's got to be all five guys, because no one of us is going to go out rebound any one of them. And I thought we did a really nice job with that. That was kind of the key, for our offense as well. When we got stops and we were able to push the ball down the floor, before their defense was set, that's when Hodge was getting in the paint, Brady was getting in the paint, Mav was getting in the paint. Even most of Creighton's were in transition as well. So I thought that was a huge key for us, was the rebounding. Really triggered that fast break and allowed us to get some really nice shots, basically from the middle of the second quarter on.
Well, we were talking, how they came out, and you were saying, they were senior heavy, and they started seniors there, and they were going to be ready to go. It was going to possibility to be their last game. But then your senior stepped up. Gavin Gunderson stepped up big tonight. Not only did he have a career-high 7 points, but he played really good defense. They kind of shut down the inside after he came into the ball game a little bit better than Braden. And Braden played some good defense too, but you guys really shut down that inside game from them after that first quarter. Yeah,
it was awesome to see Gavin have that kind of night. That's why I told him when he came out there with 30 seconds left, I said, man, you definitely saved your best for last on the home floor. So he was pretty pumped to have a good night like that. Like I said, thought he rebounded the ball really well. He finished really well. We found him on some nice dump-offs there, and that was really cool to see. Made one of his free throws after missing both the other nights. So that was great. But yeah, you just know when you're playing a team in the postseason and it's win or go home, and they're all seniors. They probably don't want to go home even more than you don't want to go home, because when they're done, they're done. And so they came out like that. They were flying around, and we tried to convince the guys that that's how it was going to be, but it's just hard to convince guys where that's not the case that's how hard they're going to play. And
right.
A lot of these guys will see that next year, how much sense of urgency there is when you're at that point in your career. And but I thought we responded really, really well. Like I said, just kind of stayed the course, but also adjusted to how hard they were playing, and matched that better in the second half. We also talked about I really liked how we got downhill in the second half. They were pressuring us hard. We always talk about, if somebody's going to pressure you, they're basically telling you, your way of beating me is off the dribble. And I thought we did a better job of, give them a jab, step, and go, or give them a shot fake and just get them a little bit off balance and go. Brady had some really nice attacks for finishes, but he also had some really nice attacks for dump-offs. Hodge as well had some really nice attacks for finishes and some really nice dump-offs. Creighton kind of set the tone with that, finding Brady and Hodge in the first quarter on some kickouts, and Mav as well. And I just thought it was a really nice all-around effort from pretty much top to bottom, all of our guys.
And tomorrow night, now Dundee County Stratton going up to visit them on their home floor. They got you early in here, just second game of the season, though. This team much better than that second game of the season team you guys had. Talk to us about Dundee County Stratton. How do you guys get the win tomorrow night and advance on?
Yeah, I think we've grown a ton since the second game of the season. We'll see if we put that on display tomorrow night. We're going to have a little bit tired legs. But it is winner. Continues to be win or go home for us every game. Whereas maybe they're not of that mindset where they're kind of in line to get a wild card, and they haven't played a postseason game yet. And so hopefully we can just take the energy we played with in the second half and just carry it straight over to the start of the game tomorrow night and just get off to a really good start. We've kind of done that against them, though. The last couple times we've played them is we've had really good starts, and we just got to maintain it all the way throughout the game. They're relentless with their athleticism and their pressure. Latta and Bybee are probably as good a duo as there are in our conference, if not in the state in D1. Those two guys are really, really tough, as they were the first time we played them. And they just have a lot of guys who they can throw out there who can all fly around. both Horners, the younger Horner, it's kind of the point in the year where freshmen aren't really playing like freshmen anymore. I mean, they got a lot of experience, and he was a pretty good freshman from the jump, so he's going to be really tough. The older Horner just does such a nice job of setting the table for him and pressuring on defense. And then Shaw, he's not as hurt as he was at the start of the year. He's probably feeling better at this point. And coming into the season, I kind of thought he might be their best scorer. So they're really tough. They're really good. They deserve every ranking and accolade that they've gotten. But we just need to go do our thing tomorrow. We're probably gonna have to mix up defenses on them because if they get comfortable, they can score points in a hurry. We're gonna have to create some turnovers somehow against a really good ball handling team, because that was obviously the key to getting our offense going tonight, and it's definitely gonna be the key tomorrow where they pressure like Arapahoe does, and maybe even to a higher level with Bobby down there to protect the rim. So we're going to have to get our transition game going. And, the key for us always is we got to shoot the ball well. We're going to have to go hit 10, 11, 12 threes. And if we do that, we can give ourselves a chance. I'm excited for the opportunity. Obviously our season has ended out there. I don't know how many years in a row it is now. It would be awesome to not have it end out there for once. So hopefully we can go put on a good performance. Keep our season going, and just play with a lot of energy and play with a lot of pride.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time to come up and visit with us. Congratulations on the win. Let's go get another one tomorrow night.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Trent.
Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll wrap things up here from Cambridge on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
There are many reasons why people bank at First Central Bank. It could be because of our First Link online banking, the variety of accounts we offer, or it's the hometown service you get from us at First Central Bank. Come by and discover why so many trust First Central Bank as their financial partner. First Central Bank, member FDIC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry.